Forward. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourself indoors, son. We need you strong. Okay. What are you doing? All right, let's head out. Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch. We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail. This goddamn been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon. Bridge coming up. Take it easy. Can't believe we lost Taylor too. He's the last one.
Please, guys, please stop calling him. What's your baby mama think about this? Can you call her? What, did you ever see a kid? Man, this is an all-around winner.
You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now. We got fire and shelter. That's a start. Wait, is that someone coming towards us?
The president-elect arrived in Washington earlier this morning to meet with House Republicans. Congressional Republicans in both chambers will pick their leadership today. Today's White House meeting comes as Trump quickly announced a number of cabinet appointments. The latest include John Ratcliffe to be the CIA director. Ratcliffe was the director of national intelligence in the last Trump administration. Trump has also picked Pete Hegseth, Fox News host and veteran, to serve as defense secretary. These are positions that have to be confirmed by the Senate. The 78-year-old incoming president also announced the plan to create a new agency. He's calling it the Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. Elon Musk is in Washington today. You can see this picture of him. He's traveled with Trump aboard his plane. He poured more than $100 million into helping President-elect Trump win. Mr. Trump said the goal of this new department is to help dismantle government bureaucracy and to slash excess regulations. We know that Elon Musk was on Capitol Hill earlier today with the president-elect. Not clear whether he's also the White House at this hour, but he has been with the president, advising him and being with him as they put together this new team for the White House. Now, Trump will retake the presidency with a much broader support among the American people than when he first took the oath of office in 2017. I want to show you the tape now from the Oval Office of the two presidents shaking hands.
Looking forward to having, like we said, a smooth transition. Do everything we can to make sure we accommodate what you need. I'm going to get a chance to talk about some of that today. It's good. Welcome.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you very much. And politics is tough. And it's, in many cases, not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today, and I appreciate it very much. And a transition that's so smooth, it'll be as smooth as it can get. And I very much appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you all.
I want to give you a sense of what happens in the Oval Office there. That is the White House pool. Those are photographers, print reporters, radio, television reporters, part of a small pool that gets invited into the Oval Office to not only take pictures there, but sometimes to shout questions, because sometimes the president or president-elect will respond. In this case, they've decided not to respond, and the press pool is being shuffled out of the Oval Office. Want to go to Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes for more on this meeting at this hour. Nancy, now, we don't know how long they'll talk, but we have heard from members of President Biden's team about what President Biden would like to talk with the president-elect about, right? Right. First and foremost, he wants to talk about making this a smooth transition. President Biden himself remembers all too well when then President Donald Trump did not extend that same courtesy to him, because Donald Trump was insisting that he had actually won the election and was going to stay in the Oval Office. And so all of the mechanics that you normally see with a transition, it takes months. It's extremely complicated. It's supposed to be very sophisticated to pave the way for the next administration. A lot of that didn't happen, Nora. And so today, President Biden making it clear in that meeting that he intends to do everything that he can to help the incoming president. Beyond that, beyond the two of them saying it was going to be a smooth transition, they really didn't have much in the way of compliments to pay to each other. Normally, when you see leaders there in the Oval Office sitting with the president, they at least exchange some niceties about what a great job the other has done. We didn't hear a lot of that today, but it is still a good sign that at least there is going to be more of a transition this time around than there was 4 years ago. Nancy Cordes, thank you. And as you can see, that fire roaring in the back of the Oval Office, something the President Biden likes to have, a fire in the Oval Office. It's cool in Washington, but it's 50 degrees at this hour. But you can see that roaring fire. I want to bring in Chief Election Campaign Correspondent and Campaign Correspondent Robert Costa. And Robert, we've...
I hear you. Just keep your eyes on Dutch.
I think you should go now, buddy.